Yeah.
What
What
it
up, what up,
do?
what up, what up? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Carlito the Cannon.
Cannon.
Cannon. I did it because what's
Y'all,
face ain't here.
because he ain't here tonight, you know.
What's
Notices
who's
by
who's what's
noticeable
his who's what's his face?
noticeable by his absence, the one and only Trigger Trade, the reliable, the undeniable, reliable, the one and only
Yeah.
Trigger Trade. Jesus, like, so when it's not yours, it's hard to like get it right.
And that's why I said what's his face because a whole bunch of these.
Shout out to the little bro. Well, no, he's the big bro. You know, my brother's married. He's no longer little bro to me. He's Brody.
No, he's not. That is true.
Shout out to Brody. Noticeable by the night, but we gonna chug along and talk because we got a little bit of stuff to talk about and not much time because you know blackout. He might not hang with us all night.
Don't
Oh
say
no, I'm gonna hang with you.
Are you gonna hang with it? All
Yeah,
right,
I'm gonna
good.
hang with you.
Look, we
Yeah.
ain't got no college football tomorrow, so you can hang for a little while. You can
Yeah,
hang
you
out
know,
for a
college
little while.
football really ain't nothing tomorrow, actually.
Ain't nothing except money in the bank.
Yeah.
cha-ching.
So you know what? Looking at what we were talking about, if I'm not
Wait a
mistaken,
minute. Before you continue,
copy that. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry.
this
I
your boy
skipped over my
Blackout
whole.
Jones, straight from the deck of cards. I don't know. It's just one of them nights.
It's just one of them. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a couple shots in because I was celebrating. Shout out, rest in peace to the boy Mark Benny Lanier. Y'all already know if y'all rock with us from the beginning. Y'all know who he is. Cause DIY, my voice did it. And then this guy over here is
You know who it is. I'm already lit because I was hanging with Pop. Shout out Pops.
your heathen daddy.
Heathen ass daddy, the grandfather of steel.
Yes.
I'm here.
I mean, genuinely, I'm just at a loss for words because my boys won the WWE World Tag Team Championships tonight. I am. It's been a long time coming. Since their call up, it was here. It was back of my tongue, boy. I mean, like it was like
I had you right there.
I'm not mad at you. I appreciate you.
Sam Cook, friend.
It's been a long time though, because So Triple H's pets on the main roster. I'm gonna rock my joint like Cody tonight with it strapped up. That bugs me. I'm sorry. Like I'm used to my champions letting one of the straps flow. Like I hate that he carries the belt like this, but that's neither here nor there. The Triple H
doing that way back in the day. That's why I'll never let mine hang. From the way the Rock used to carry the big eagle joint. Yeah, he never let the strap flow unless he was carrying it to the ring.
Unless he was carrying it for a fight. The Triple H experiment with his call-ups has not been too great. Damian Priest is one, but most of Triple H's call-ups pre-Triple H, like during Vince, were who really got pushes. You know, the Four Horsewomen, Seth, those guys. So since his call-ups, it's really been DIY,
Baron Corbin.
I guess. No. I mean, Corbin was there. Corbin was there early. Gunther, he's gotten Gunther right. I think Gunther is probably the best booked next to Damian Priest. But yeah, and I mean, you can technically call. No, you can't really because Roman was always a pet of his. Solo was under the Shawn Michaels regime, kind of like Trips. The people that we know to be Trips guys haven't really, gotten over like that, except for because Jade. I mean, Jade's over, but Jade's not.
Jade was a Triple H dude.
I mean, he brought her in.
I feel like her. I feel like it's fading.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The aura
the aura and the hype is fading.
She's actually becoming one of those.
You said Jade.
Yeah. Jade is becoming one of those main event people that is just there. Like we know how they feel about her, but she's just there. Like like a Baron Corbin almost. Like, we know that y'all love her, but she's just not really. And it's still early, and I'm not trying to be overly critical, but it's just like, I remember the big deal they made, and y'all remember I said they should not be doing it the way they did it. The big deal they made about her, having her go between all 3 shows and do nothing and talk, then the bringing the media blitz in and all that, and then her first debut being the Royal Rumble, and then the Mania push. Like I said, they shouldn't do it, and now look at where we are. People are genuinely uncaring about Jade now.
But I feel like that's also because like people really like for somebody to debut and then get shot to the top, like immediately be a champion next week. You know what I'm saying? Like some CEOs and other.
Shout out Dustin, just like he always does. Johnny wins. Johnny wins. Johnny wins. If y'all were watching during pandemic NXT, y'all know Johnny Wrestling was gold during that time, during the way.
The way it was so great.
I agree that they want the push and then they get it and then they turn. Like it never fails. It always happens. But the Triple H experiments have just been kind of, like I said, other than Gunther, Braun Breaker's doing well now. Lyra,
Gunther kind of went the way it's supposed to go.
The way it was supposed to go.
Like, he came in hot, won the Intercontinental belt. All of us cared more about it than we ever have in the last like 15 years.
Yeah. Well, hold on now. Don't discredit the Miz runs.
Yeah, you can't do that.
The Miz runs meant something. I'll give you like 8 though, because it's been a while since that Ziggler Miz like 2016, 2017 joint.
Yeah.
But nah, I feel you though.
And you know what I'm saying? Now he lost it. Now what's the next logical step? I'm calling it now. He winning that belt at SummerSlam.
I feel like he has to. Like, because if you finally make King of the Ring mean something and then you don't have the winner win, it's like,
what for?
Why?
So I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm gonna be up out this seat when Gunther win that belt.
Gunther. When Gunther, whatever you want to call it. Theory, who was under Vince, but that's one of his guys. I'm really trying to think hard about Triple H guys, but like Damage Control, prime example, just kind of came and fell apart, and we just stopped caring. Logan Paul has succeeded way past what he was supposed to.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there, because all I know is DIY your new WWE Tag Team Champions, and I could genuinely care less about anything else that happened on SmackDown.
Nothing else happened on SmackDown.
It was crazy, right? It's crazy. This was arguably the best Raw since Mania this week, but this was one of the weakest SmackDowns since Mania.
Yeah, I think it was just really just focused on the matches, really.
Yeah.
Money in the Bank for the women and the men. There was a bunch of interference come in, get
we got the Yeet versus
Yeah, I liked that opening segment, you know what I'm saying, with all the Money in the Bank guys. You knew that was going to happen because they always do it. But
has Money in the Bank as a standalone run its course?
Yes.
Where would you like it?
You got to go back to WrestleMania.
I'm with you. That's a great opening match. And then what you could do, if you're going to do it that way, you could open night 1 with the men, open night 2 with the women.
I like that idea.
Yeah, like if you're going to
mind the Money in the Bank as a standalone, I don't mind it, but you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't kill me if it went back to
Mania. Well, because the discussion currently is now that they want to talk about possibly putting the Elimination Chamber at SummerSlam, which I'm all for.
Oh, you talking about
never needed to be a standalone pay-per-view. Hell in a Cell,
none of them. Gimmick matches. The only one that ever really was okay, and even then it ran its course, was TLC. Other than that, it just never, even like with TNA. Remember when they used to do Lockdown and the main?
Oh yeah, and every match was in the cage.
And then they were like, well, let's make every match in a steel cage. So we're gonna have a whole.
I thought it was cool. The first one. I thought it was cool.
The first one.
Every match in a cage, like. That was never done before.
It gets to be too much at a certain point though. Like you look at it and you're just kind of like, okay, how many dives off the cage can we see? How many blade jobs can we see? How many it's hard to make gimmicks mean anything if you're gonna do them all night long. All night.
Lionel Richie right there.
Yeah. The finger wave Lionel. With the porn stash.
Finger wave Lionel?
Yeah, finger wave Lionel.
He never had no finger waves.
He didn't have the finger waves, but he had the jerk curl. He had the jerk curl. He had the jerk curl. He had the finger curls because he had the big
finger curl,
wavy curl. Yeah. Not wave. My bad. The finger curls. Like he literally was taking his fro, sheening it, and then coming with the curl because his was.
That joint was ridiculous.
Yeah, he was like the poster guy for Soul Glow. Like even more than the
Hello video.
Oh my God. I genuinely despise that song and that video. You know what song and video I don't despise though? They're not like us. You know what? I despise their theme song. I'm sorry. And it's crazy because I don't think I'm ever gonna change my mind about their theme song, but because Chrome Hearts was just so much better. Like it was when they were in NXT and that was their theme song, it was better.
I gotta go back.
I'm happy for this tag title run, but I'm also ready for what comes next, meaning Ciampa heel turn and No One Will Survive returns. The Sicilian Psychopath. I'm so ready for it when it actually happens.
Will they change course
and do what?
And have Johnny do it.
So they did that in NXT, remember? And it was just like it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It did okay. It did okay.
Well, did he turn? He didn't turn on Tommaso though, did he?
He did. Yeah. Because Tommaso was gonna turn on him, and then he turned.
Oh.
Yeah, and then they did the final DIY match ever, and then
that was that really weird cinematic match.
Which is crazy because they did the cinematic matches so well, but the two they did not do well were that match and Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream. Both of those matches were I was fine without either one of those, honestly. Whatever happens next, I got a DIY tag title run on the main roster. I'm good. As far as A-Town Down Under, this is one of those matches that kind of makes me feel like, darn, they should have probably gave Waller or Theory a shot in Money in the Bank this year because now they have nothing on the card at all. They're two of the most promising young talents they got on the roster.
Especially
Theory. Like the guy can work. He has the look. He's just missing that something. Like a Bobby the Brain Heenan style manager. Or putting him with Tiffany Stratton. Like,
what's he gonna do with Tiffany Stratton?
Oh, they could be like that really annoying Triple H and Stephanie power couple.
Oh, okay.
Look, in the words, Johnny Gargano and Ciampa said they're not like us because they ain't got these no more. They ain't got these no more. Sometimes you gotta pop out and certified.
Hey man, look, man.
Going.
Drake gotta hold this. Drake gotta hold this L till 2026.
You know what? Actually, hold on. Wait. Blackout. You know what? It's been a minute. If you gonna say that, you gotta say it properly.
Drake, you got to do better. Because sir, you finally met someone that you can't come back from. I don't know what you're gonna do because they not like us ain't going nowhere for a long time. So you gotta hold this L. And for all the Drake lovers out there, you know who you are. I ain't gotta say your name.
Hey, man. Say his name.
He knows who he is. He ain't got to say it. He knows. You gotta take this L, dog, and you know, and no matter what you say, no matter how many streams or how many awards or number one this, number one that, still gotta take the L. But yeah, don't come out with anything until 2026. I think that'll be best for you.
Jesus.
Yeah, 2026.
He said 2026. Good Lord.
Yeah, he can't come out with nothing else. It's over.
Well,
he can't come out with nothing else. This is it. Like any other time when Drake has battled somebody, he always gets the last laugh.
The last laugh.
Not this one.
And it's scary because it's like, not only is it not going anywhere, but the video dropped 2 months later.
Oh, that's why
on 4th of July.
Okay.
So, and this is the wildest part about it. So he did the pop-out concert on Juneteenth.
Yes.
And then he dropped the video, and they were calling Drake a colonizer in the video on the 4th of July. Like, the levels of this, dog, the hopscotching during the A minor part.
Yeah.
The bird in the cage at the end of the video. Like, there was just so many. Oh my God. And then him crip walking with his wife and his baby mama and his daughter and his kids. Like, there was just so much that it was like, okay, the song had already did enough damage, but the video is
the visual.
Final.
Like that visual, like you said, with the hopscotch and the A minor, basically hopscotch. Who do hopscotching? Girls.
Oh my God.
Little girls at that.
Come on, bro. Dog had, and I'm gonna tell you how you know this was the end of it for Drake, bro. Brandon T. Jackson is in the video dancing. Like,
he sure is.
Where'd you find Brandon T. Jackson, bro?
He sure is. I saw that. He sure is.
Oh my God.
And he did that for free. Like he had to.
Well, you know, he's been doing little interviews here and there, you know what I'm saying? But
he's been doing Vlad interviews though.
He's been doing everything. Vlad, dialogue, you name it.
Look, he said he regret putting on that dress with Martin. Like, Martin can do that. You weren't there yet.
You can't do that. And somebody told him not to do that. I forgot who.
Cat Williams told him not to.
Cat Williams told him not to.
He told him not to, but don't nobody want to listen to Cat. But now everybody wish they would have listened to Cat. Look, and I'm looking at Brandon T. Jackson right now. Jesus, that is hilarious.
You know what I got on my TV? The GOAT.
Will Smith. Jesus. Black, you made a couple of very valid points. No matter how many awards, Drake was nominated for like 7 awards at BET Awards this year and didn't win anything. Like, that's the effect that this song has had on this dude's career. But no matter what, I mean, at the end of the day, and like even the number one Drake gobbler, we know he does make a valid point too, though. This does not halt Drake's career.
No, it won't.
It just changes his standing in our eyes.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, regardless. You lost bad. You got dog walked.
He's apparently not like us.
Yeah, he's not like us. I mean, you know.
And let's kind of deep. Let's kind of deep dive. Let's dive a little deeper into the colonization part of things. See, some people get caught up in Black Panther colonization. People thinking, Kendrick being, they're thinking Kendrick is saying that Drake is being racist. No, that ain't it. If I can take you back to when I when I was coming up, there was a time when we had, Tribe Called Quest, we had Poor Righteous Teachers, we had Leaders of the New School, we had those X-Clan, we had those type of groups, those type of artists. And then all of a sudden NWA come out of nowhere. That's another form of colonization. Gangster rap.
Yeah.
Taking over the conscious rap that they like to call it. You know what I mean? So it ain't necessarily saying Drake is, it's not on a racist jab at him. It's just saying that the music you putting out, that ain't what I'm trying to do.
Nah.
I'm more about hip hop instead of just trying to appeal to a certain,
Drake ride wave. I don't think we've ever seen a wave rider the level of Drake ever. I don't think we ever will either, because like he got away with it and now it's like we never want to see it again. But I don't knock him for what he does either. If it works for you, it works for you. Like I said, at this point, He is the male Beyonce. That is it. Like, that is whatever he puts out, his fans are gonna eat it up, no matter what. It's gonna happen. But there was no, like, dog, and we got to talk about it real quick, and then we're gonna get back to the E because we got Forbidden Door and then the lead into this weekend coming up. Ashe 4. If you have not seen the video, a time was had. That is all I can genuinely say.
Agreed.
I mean, I wasn't there.
A time, not just a time, but the time was had.
I wasn't there. I wish I.
You know what? No, we wish you were there too, bro. We really wish you were there too, like, because the level.
One of them Ashe shows.
No, we definitely got to get you to one. I'm gonna talk to Darius and see if we can get him to do like the weekend of WrestleCade or something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that way we can do it because
talk him into coming into Richmond.
You know what? We might, because right now he's giving love to Charlotte, but hey, Ashe is gonna be a global movement, man. If you have not been to an Ashe show yet, get to one. But understand. Dog, we was in Ashe, electric sliding to Not Like Us.
Yeah. And for people and for the individuals that go by the initials of AJ, ma'am, I am seasoned, but I was doing my job for Beyond the Bell.
You know what? The feud will never end, and I love it. The feud will never end. No, we did have, Black had to get the footage of your boy, out there getting down and boogie, because I wasn't supposed to be working. So I ended up having to work that night. Doing security for Ashe, Johnson Protection Agency, shout out. Shout out Johnson Protection Agency LLC. We'll talk about that later. I guess the security team that was initially hired for Ashe did not make it, and with the venue being a school and with the amount of traffic that we had in there, because Ashe was standing room only. Your boy ended up having to go to the car and go from Clark Kent to Superman. I had to throw on the bulletproof. I had to throw on the gloves, bring out the wand, and do some work. So by the end of the night, which shout out to the entire card, them guys and girls worked their asses off. It was an amazing show. The level of talent and passion that's in Ashe right now is about second to none. Shelton Benjamin popping up and showing that he still got it, but also I think appreciating the level of being a Black talent in a Black organization with Black bookers, Black referees, Black production, Black security, like just all Black.
Yeah.
And the main event with him and Jonathan Gresham, of course, showed up and showed out. Technical wrestling at its finest. You're not gonna get you're not gonna get no more technical than that. The women's tag match was what I looked forward to for the night, but it also was kind of one of those matches where how do I explain it? Because Black, you watched it from beginning to end. You actually got to watch the match.
I'm very impressed with the NWA Women Tag Team Champions.
King Bees is doing it.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with them. And we faded to black. His power done went out. Oh Lord, what done happened?
Oh, somebody called the minion.
Oh man, so who? What done happened? But yeah, the
Appalachian Electric Power.
No, somebody better call him. But yeah, the King.
I wasn't at the Ashe show, so I can't.
They put on the show, man. Jada Stone, man, she's phenomenal. She's the future.
I heard that name.
Professional wrestling, man. You know, that's the chick that Bailey shouted out. Oh. You know what I'm saying? And we were talking to her after the show, and we was, telling her.
My bad. I had a phone call which turned into technical difficulty.
Oh, okay. We were like, oh Lord, we done faded to black.
My bad. Continue your point though, Black.
That man ain't paid.
But yeah, like I said, Jada Stone, man, we was talking to her, letting her know, like I said, she's the future of professional wrestling for the women's division. And of course, Tasha Steelz is Tasha Steelz.
She's Tasha Steelz.
At the end of the day, you know what I mean? But it was a great tag team match. I loved it. I enjoyed it. And then there was chaos. I say for. I mean,
Darius,
total chaos.
The All Father, Darius Carter, and the business Billy Dixon, bro. Like, it got to a point to where the level of chaos that happened made me question whether or not I had to step in my official licensed security officer, like before. It was wild,
bro. It got wild. Like if you want to blur the lines a little bit with kayfabe, with oh, okay, this is just it is what it is, or it's a shoot, kayfabe shoot. It got wild. Like I even had some footage of going out the door situation.
Sometimes.
But it was something else, man. It was going down, and I'll show you.
It went down. There was a table spot. There was wrestling. There was rapping, DJing, electric sliding. Shout out to Rayhan getting the crowd to sing Cream Pie Poppy. Go check out Black Wrestling Podcast and Ashe's Wrestling's channel if you want to get because it was that song is. I feel like that song is going to be the end between that and Not Like Us is going to be the anthem for the block party. Like we gotta go to the block party, bro.
Oh yeah, we're going to the block party.
I got to kick the electric slide off again.
Yeah.
When is that?
So we have two Ashe events coming up. One in August. Oh, that sounded country just now, boy.
Yeah, you did.
We got one in August on the 17th, if I'm not mistaken. That is the Paris is Bumping at the Infinity Ballroom in Charlotte. That's Ashe 6. And then July 26th, the Ashe Family Block Party back at Piedmont Middle School in Charlotte. Do not miss that event. Please do not, because it's going to be crazy.
You going to be in there?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the Bell going to be there.
I could probably make that. Is that a Saturday?
That's a Saturday. You try to come in, boy?
We going to slide through. We going to slide through.
We gonna make it do what it do, baby. Let me know. Let me know, because we can definitely get there, boy.
Yeah. 20. I ain't got nothing going.
Okay. You know what? And somebody actually made a very valid point. They said we should have gotten a ring and started the electric slide.
That'd have been
That would have been crazy. But while I have my technical difficulties, you said what?
I say, is the block party a wrestling show? You might.
Yeah, there's gonna be like 3 or 4 matches and live DJing experience as well. The Jet Kevin Knight, shout out. That man is New Japan. Y'all need to put a strap on that dude, bro. Or he need to come back to Impact, and he need to beat AJ for that digital media. And Fast as Hell, Ian Maxwell, they had a little match. Yaya the Gifted one, of course, and my boy LeBron Cozone. And man like Darius, they had a fire triple threat. We saw a bomb 450 turn into a mean swanton.
Yeah.
that was just like a.
Y'all got it going, man.
He got it going, bro. Bam Bam, Karen Renee. She's like that. Of course, Tootie Lynn. Shout out. If you know anything about Black women independent wrestlers, you know who that is. So we ain't even got to. But Jada Stone is everything now that people will shout out and praise and say Sasha was during that run of her independent touring before she ended up coming to AEW. Like that's I believe she is every bit as good. We made a joke about it at the show. She needs to be the one to beat Athena for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. Yeah. I wasn't joking. I'm just saying.
Athena still got that belt.
Bruh, still got that belt.
Yeah, she still has that belt. She's still around.
Yeah, she's.
But it's not that she's still around. I'm not surprised by that. I'm surprised she still got the belt. Been like what, a year?
Man, she might be going on 2.
Bro, let me see. Oh, and Black, to answer your earlier question, the Her show got those belts first.
The who?
The Hurricane. The Hurricane.
Oh.
Hurricane.
Her show, yeah.
Yeah, the Her show, Kane, straight, whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, the Hurricane
and Kane. They had those belts first. They got the reason.
Wow.
Would have never.
Wow.
But now it's funny though, because it's like I remember the TLC match when Katie Vick happened the week before, and those belts were above the ring. So like, okay, it actually does make sense. Ruthless Aggression era was just as crazy as the Attitude era, honestly.
Jericho, Show Miz.
Oh my God! Like it was crazy. It was like I didn't like none of Big Show partners except Kane. That is the only Big Show partnership I like.
And they didn't even have a cool name.
No, they have a cool entrance. They just came in, beat people up, and left.
Well, shout out that dude on TikTok, whatever his name is.
Bow. Shout out to Mr. Bow.
Yeah,
he been killing me with the Big Show video. He was at Ashe too.
He was.
I hated missing him. I was so mad. I didn't know he was gonna be there. I love his videos. Bow.
Hey, if you listening, bro, come to the block party.
Come to the block party. Bow.
Yeah, I love that dude, man.
I love his videos, bro. He be tripping me out, bro.
Get him with the big bow.
Bow.
And he hit the well for nothing. It's just like hit him with the big bow. Oh man.
But
I'm a DM him on TikTok.
Hit him, yeah. No, we gotta hit him and get We gotta get him on here because he's a big wrestling fan, so we definitely gotta get him on here. But definitely gotta see if we can get him to the block party. But I said we got to Ashe and all that. Shout out to Shelton Benjamin. Very, very, very humble. You can tell that he loves the fans, but you can tell he loves wrestling. Did a meet and greet with him before and got to talk about, being from South Carolina and dropped the podcast name, of course. But it was really dope seeing him live. And then our girl Nadia was doing his intro, and like the list of accolades between WWE and Ring of Honor and New Japan, it was just like, buddy really is accomplished. And it sucks he never got a world title, but I also am in the everybody can't get a world title. Understanders, like, it happens. Everybody's not gonna get one. I hate it, I hate he didn't, but I understand that everybody can't have one either. It's like, LA Knight right now.
7.
Huh?
He had like 6 or 7 between the Intercontinental and
United States. Well, but it's crazy though, because it's like they could have gave him the ECW title. That feud with Christian. They could have gave him that one, and that would have counted, and I'd have been fine with that. But all that to just say that wrestling is amazing and it's fun and entertaining and cool and everything right now. If you have not watched, hey, chill. Right. The WrestleMania. Yeah, I'm like, what is up with the thumbs? But I guess because I was holding the belt with the thumb. If you have not watched the WrestleMania 40 Wait, did you watch it yet, T? I know you missed it.
I did. I watched it last night.
Okay.
I got in the house. My boy had some fireworks going. I got in the house probably about 1:00 in the morning. I watched it.
If you have not watched Behind the Curtain, I definitely suggest you watch that. That was really dope. I wish it was longer. Also wish it was more about all of WrestleMania, not just the main event.
Yeah.
Like, I would have loved to have seen what kind of went into processing and telling Damian. And I did just find a Damian Priest video showing before he cashed in, when he cashed in, when he came back, and his celebration backstage. It was really, really dope. He's well respected backstage. AJ Styles, Jamie Noble, just guys that have been around the business for a long time. We're very happy for him. So, shout out to Punishment Martinez still for repping the World Heavyweight Championship right now. Don't know how much longer he's gonna have it.
SummerSlam. That was something in my throat.
Yeah, because tomorrow we got
Oh, wait. Before you get there, I just want to say one thing about the Behind the Curtain thing. I liked it. I liked everything about it. I wish it would have came out like 8 months from now. Like, I don't always like to know how the sausage is made per se.
Right there.
But like it's too soon after it happened. Like, if it had came out, like, let's say February 2025 or something like that, that'd have been cool. But it's just like, dude, you really got to let us behind the curtain so fast.
No, they didn't. But it's crazy though, because a lot of people were like, "Oh, it needs to hurry up and come out." So, like, I see.
Well, that's because they delayed it for like 2 months or something.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think I agree with you though. And that's why I wish it was longer too. But it gave them more time to get more content into it. Like, give us the entrances, go into the actual reason why Taker was involved, the process of getting him there. Like, give us, if you're gonna give us something, give us everything. Don't half-ass it. I'm not saying they did, because the production in that hour was amazing.
It was quality.
It was I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, the only thing I can equate WWE stuff like that to is 30 for 30. That might be the only, like, WWE promos and vignettes and documentaries, Hollywood level. Like, some of these should win an ESPY.
Yeah.
Cause this was another wow, like, y'all really did it.
You can watch these jokes on not an endless loop, but, like, what I'm saying, the documentary you can just go back and watch because you just want to go back and watch it. One of my favorites is the NWO one.
I love the Paul.
I watch that every few months just cause.
I miss the 2-hour documentary, and then the next 2 discs were straight matches. The Paul Heyman one was like the last one, and it was just like, I miss those.
My favorite one of those is the Rise and Fall of WCW. You don't like that one?
I mean, bruh, disrespectful, ain't he, Black?
Oh, my bad.
I ain't kinfolk.
Dog, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, bruh.
I thought that was a very well done.
Yeah, look,
but I feel your pain though.
Look, when Black, I watched all brown ain't down, bro. Because I thought
that was a very well done DVD.
Look, when I watched the Rise and Fall ECW, that hurt me.
I don't have no pearls, but I'm clever.
So T, you know what, T? I think what it is you don't have an organization that has been crushed and left smoldering and then stamped out like me and Black do. Like, I'm Mr. WCW, he's Mr. ECW. Like,
I'm WWE.
To have a DVD talking about how much of a failure your favorite was is like.
So y'all ain't watch who killed.
And the fact that there was
I have not watched Who Killed WCW yet. I've seen enough what's wrong with WCW and what happened that I'm just like,
yeah, I mean, who killed.
What were you saying, Black?
Like with ECW, it was like, dog, that could have been avoided.
All of it. Excuse me.
That could have been avoided.
No, all of it. Like, ECW.
Like, y'all were hot.
I don't want to say could still be around, but ECW could have lasted longer than WCW.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for certain features, WCW would still be around.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
They really, really, really would. And that's why I get mad whenever I hear people. I seen some on Twitter yesterday or the day before. It was just like 40 more episodes and Dynamite outlast Nitro. And I was just like, bruh, do you understand? Like, that's not the flex that you think it is.
It's really not.
Yeah, because WCW would still be around today, much like WWE is when they had all their downtimes and all that stuff because USA stuck with them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's absolutely it. Like if Ted Turner, if the takeover wouldn't have happened and he would and the people that he put in didn't want to be done with wrestling, the Big Bang could have come and WCW possibly still could have been, especially at that time, because instead of the invasion, we would have just got, the Booker T's, the Scott Steiners, the Mark Jendraks and Sean O'Hare's. They would have actually just gotten actual TV time. And it would have just been interesting to see the same way the youth movement coming in saved WWE, it could have possibly saved WCW.
And it's just like this is the dagger in the heart. But it's just like Eric Bischoff said. He said he had a deal to buy WCW for $67 million, but they said we're not going to put you on TV.
Yep.
Then what am I buy it for?
Why am I buy it?
What am I going to buy it for? And
there was a lot of bags that were fumbled.
My own friends don't want to believe that. They're just like, oh, he drove two companies into the ground. It's like, no.
Look, there was a lot of bags that were fumbled. In ECW's case, you're on TNN. Next thing you know, TNN don't want you, but they go get WWE.
They go get WWE.
And pay them $100 and some million, which you could have gave the ECW.
Shout out to the old Titantron too, because that was the Titantron. That was the Spike TV WWF.
Oh, with the TNN on the top.
Yeah, with the TNN. Yeah. Oh man, that's a throwback right there, bro. There's a lot that could be said for where wrestling is as a whole, but wrestling is amazing right now. Whether you like it or not, AEW is slowly regaining some steam. They just put on Allegra's Window Sunday.
Hold on. I used to watch Nickelodeon back in the day when I was Nick Jr.
Oh, I gotta clip that, bro. Your face.
He said it was a couple shots at Allegra's window.
Oh my God, bro. Your face.
Yeah, you think I don't know about that?
You killed me just now, bro. I'm just, oh man, I gotta take another shot because that was a moment right there.
Hold on, I gotta run to the bathroom.
All right, I got you.
What you gotta do, sir?
Forbidden Door came and went. I was so tired trying to finish that show, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna say this about that.
They gotta stop.
They gotta stop 13 matches.
They gotta stop
that shit, man. Like for real, stop.
Like they gotta stop, bro.
Like when you look at that whole card, out of that card. Now, of course, Swerve and Ospreay, they did what they did.
Of course.
I even liked the Cassidy and Zack Sabre Jr. match.
I didn't mind it.
I definitely liked the ladder match for whatever reason. I liked it. I knew the outcome, but
you knew what was gonna happen.
It was
I
still
think you
good.
liked it because of Jay, though. You liked it because of not Jay. Which Briscoe was in it? My mind, Mark. You liked it because of Mark.
No, that wasn't reason.
Oh, okay.
No, no, it was just a collaboration of everybody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That reason why. And then that spot that Takeshita did on El Phantasmo. Yeah, that was a clean one.
Takeshita, they need to go ahead and take him. If anybody was gonna beat Moxley for the New Japan title and then take it back over there, it should have been Takeshita. I'd have been fine with him winning it.
Yeah.
And then going to New Japan and becoming the next Okada.
Look, I'm fine with anybody taking the strap off of him.
You ain't lying.
Because let's face it, man. His AEW run, it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it could have been better. But it seemed like every championship that he gets, that reign just doesn't.
It don't hit
that reign. Even and he held the IWGP United States title
hostage twice.
Held it hostage. You know what I'm saying?
That was the WWE United States Championship.
He should have never beat
you
Naito.
Already talking about Dean Moxley, ain't you?
So I mean, I'm kind of glad Naito got it back. I figured he was going to get it back. It made sense.
Is Naito washed though? Like I feel like Naito is at the end now.
Naito doesn't have his dance partners.
Okay.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
He don't have his dance partners anymore in New Japan. All his dance partners, they done left.
They done left, which is crazy to say out loud and to think. Like New Japan is no longer New Japan. Like they're trying to find the new identity of New Japan, but
because excuse me, this back here, Bullet Club ain't clubbing.
The golden era,
Bullet Club ain't clubbing no more.
Who's the leader of the Bullet Club now? I don't know anything about
Trash.
That. Who?
Is it still Finley? Is it Finley?
David Trash Finley.
Yeah, it's Finley.
Yeah.
Finley's
He's the worst leader
ever. Arguably.
I mean, like I say, I don't know nothing about New Japan.
I'll put it like this. He's the only worst one.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest, bro. I don't think I've watched Strong.
Is that a TV show?
Yeah, it's their American show.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched Strong like post-Mania. Like, you know how you just dive head first and absorb as much wrestling as you can during that stretch? And then I'm at that point right now.
You're strong and stronger.
Strong, not strong. Speaking of Strong, your girl, Sasha 2 belts. Or I'm sorry, I said Sasha, my apologies. Mercedes multiple belts.
Yeah.
Monet Dieu.
It was a good match.
It was a good match.
That's the type of dance partner that you need.
But I'm so sick of that finisher. It's time. It's time.
But it looks good when she uses it against that.
But it didn't even look good then though. Like it just like
don't they call it something cool though?
Is it the moneymaker?
The moneymaker, yeah.
Or bankrupt? It's something.
No, it's the moneymaker.
It's the moneymaker. Okay.
At least that's what I'm going to put my money on.
Yeah, I think so. They got 17 minutes. It felt like, but I felt all 17 minutes though.
Oh, that don't want 2 hours.
No. Oh no. Their match
That's
was 17 minutes.
It was great to see Britt come back.
Great to see Britt Baker come back. DMD.
She got a nice pop. She came back, and then to find out what she went through.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was like, when she was talking on Dynamite the other night, I was like, yeah, but where you been? And she was just like, she had a ischemic something or another. I work in the medical field. I was like, you had a stroke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I said heart attack at first because I had a couple steals where I was like, wait a minute, you had a stroke?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I was just like, because that's not a one-time thing.
No.
That can happen to her again and again and again.
Yeah.
So if she's coming back to the ring, she owns some real stuff.
But if they book this right, it can be something between those two.
Yeah.
It just depends on who's gonna do the booking.
Well, so the hard part is Britt dog walked her on the mic Wednesday.
Dog walk.
Like almost with no leash, just like stand beside me and walk. You better not get out of step. I'm gonna kick you. But we know Sasha wrestles circles around her. So it's like you know what I mean? It's hard because it's like.
But I expect that from Britt. I expect as far as the mic work, I expect that from her.
But see, it's crazy because I'm trying to figure out why Sasha has not elevated and escalated up on the mic work. Like she never has, but I've genuinely never. I can't think of a Sasha Banks promo that had me like.
That had you hooked. Nah.
Like
this gonna make perfect sense coming from me to y'all.
Okay.
The masses might not notice, but I look at Mercedes Moné / Sasha Banks the same way I personally.
You better not say it. You better not say it.
Because you know what I was about to say.
Say it.
Say it.
CM Punk. She turned herself into this big martyr by leaving.
I knew you was gonna do this. I was like,
yeah, that's all she done. I'm not saying she's not good at what she does. She could wrestle circles around me because I can't move that fast. But you know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of professional wrestling, she's good, but is she that good?
It's crazy because it's
she's not the worst for a horsewoman.
She's not the worst.
She's not Becky Lynch.
Okay. I can agree
y'all,
with that.
If y'all have watched for this last year, oh man, we coming up on a year, fellas.
Yeah, ain't we? That's crazy.
It's crazy. If y'all know how I feel about Becky Lynch in the ring, on the mic, in front of the camera, behind the camera, y'all already know.
No, you was through when she drove that truck in there. I ain't see that.
Y'all know I don't like that woman, and it is what it is.
Becky Lynch, you know what she reminds me of?
What?
She reminds me of Doc Rivers.
Oh.
Holding on to a situation that made her the man.
Yeah.
Same as Doc Rivers holding on to the 2008 whatever.
It ain't just, but you know what? Let's be fair. It ain't just him holding on to that, boy. Ray Allen, KG, Paul,
Ray Allen got
they hold on to that Ray.
Yeah,
Ray Allen got another one though. Ray got another one.
Ray got another one. Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't mean Ray. Yeah. And Rondo got another one. But
Rondo
Paul Pierce,
but the mother
Paul Pierce and Kendrick Perkins, I ain't never seen nobody hold on to something the way they hold on to that one ring.
But the man that's played sober, that man gimmick. Got your nose busted 20 years ago. Chill.
Oh my God. Oh, it is almost 20 years ago now.
For what? Oh, that 2008 championship?
Yeah, that 08 joint.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Doc Rivers only got one ring, bro. You let him talk?
Hey, I don't let him do anything.
No, I'm just saying if you actually put him in front of a mic, boy, that mug make it seem like that was the most difficult thing ever in life to accomplish.
Oh no, you ever see Jamie Foxx impression of him on the Tonight Show?
No, I haven't.
Hey,
I gotta see it. I gotta pull it up.
That joke was funny.
Yes,
he killed it.
I'm still laughing at TJ face for the Allegra's window. Like that tripped me out. That was hilarious.
Allegra's window, like we was just gonna roll past what you
like said. I didn't say it. Yep, sure did. Cause y'all know I can't say Forbidden Door, bro. I'm just like, okay, what's forbidden about it? Y'all have done this is the third one now.
Not forbidden anymore, man. The forbidden has ran its course, man. Like you could tell even when the people that were coming out, it was just kind of like, oh, okay. Usually Ishii gets a pop. He didn't get one. Naito usually gets one.
Can we talk about the fact that Okada now feels just like a regular not WWE, but a regular American wrestler who is just.
You know why? You want me to tell you why?
Because you just
we see him every week. We see him every week.
Yeah,
that's why. See, at New Japan, you ain't see him every week. You saw him every month.
You saw him once a month, maybe twice. He was lucky.
And the matches that he had, like he wasn't doing. They don't have, New Japan doesn't have where you could do the little vignettes and all that old stuff. When you spoke, it was after a match during post, you know what I'm saying?
During the
press or whatever. Yeah, that's it. So, his aura was like, oh my God, it's Okada, man. Who he wrestling
next? We don't really know anything about him.
Yeah. But you see him every week now. Then you see him who he with. You see who he's with. So
yeah, I mean that don't help none. He's with the new TNT World Champion.
So, let me tell y'all how I feel about Okada as someone who didn't know anything about it.
Okay.
The first time I heard Okada's name in mainstream, it was an episode of Blackish. Him and somebody had a match at Wrestle Kingdom.
And Junior talked about it.
And I was like, okay, I've heard the name Okada before, but now he's somebody.
Well, I know him from TNA.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Green Hornet.
I learned Blackish is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to now, where I see him on a weekly basis, I'm just like, this can't be the same person.
No, I see him.
I mean, it is, but it's just like the aura of hearing about him on Blackish versus seeing him every week. It's just like, ain't no way he was this important. Because he just come out, say some broken English, and then say the B word, and it's funny. And it's just like,
yeah. But
that's what we do.
For now.
I would like more or less, but it's just like, for people like me who ain't know him before a certain point, it's just like, please do something
to make him feel special. Beat me Acclaimed, and Tanahashi ain't gonna do it.
That's not it.
Danielson,
the Ospreay and Swerve put on a show.
Yeah, I mean, but Ospreay and the Coon. Did we expect any different? Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm gonna be honest. Y'all don't care. Y'all know me. Did we expect any different?
No, not at all.
Like, hey, I may not be a fan of the guy,
but I didn't expect Swerve to go over clean. I figured he would. I thought there would be a shenanigan or two, which it was almost a shenanigan. With Don Callis and them coming out there, but the fact that he needed that win. That was a win that he
needed that win.
You know what I mean?
He needed it. That was his. Trying to think of a championship run where a guy got the win that made you feel like, okay, he's actually a champion. Because initially I was gonna say
Cody and Rome.
You stupid. But yeah, but he won it. I was actually gonna say when Kofi beat Randy, but even still, that didn't really make it feel like. Let's think back over the last 10 years.
Well, that was I'm not gonna say lame, but like you talking about when Kofi was champion and beat Randy.
Yeah, when you're champion and your run has just been kind of, and then you win a match. You know what? I know what did it for me. When Lashley beat Drew in the opening of Mania.
Ooh, yeah.
Post-COVID. Because I was like, submission clean?
It was like you swore on your life Drew was going to
win. Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, no, Drew's about to get his moment in front of the fans. Oh.
He tapped out. I was up out my seat.
I was like, wow. Because it was the chosen one in the first Mania in front of fans in a year. Like, that was a major win. So that's what that match was for Swerve. How you capitalize off of this, knowing that fans want to see the match again in Wembley, and who has to go over in Wembley, I don't know.
Well, that match not gonna happen. Secondly, I want to send my prayers and my condolences to Daniel Garcia. He got murked Wednesday. He got murked Wednesday night.
Before you go to Wednesday, I do got to talk about Bryan Danielson and Shingo.
Talk about it.
I mean,
like are we at the point now when Bryan Danielson matches are just another match on a card now?
No, it's the dance partner, man. I think it's just.
All we ever hear is he can wrestle a wet mop and have a great match. Well, he was in there with a wet mop, and I could not wait for that.
He's out there doing what he want to do until he hang it up.
Yeah,
like
I'm
not gonna say he doesn't care, but
no, I know he still cares.
Yeah, it's just I want to fight this guy. I want to fight that guy. Like, tell all the stories you want to tell over here. I just want to fight this mother lover before I go, and I think that's what he do.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It sucks because somebody, they posted it on the book, and they were like, if Bryan Danielson doesn't get an AEW championship run before he retires, was it a waste? And I'm like,
no,
he had one.
No, it's not a waste.
No, he ain't had one yet. He's had those matches where you feel like he probably could have won it and he didn't, and it was like, okay, they're so few and far in between that you kind of forget he didn't get one.
Right.
I mean, it's not a waste. I mean, shoot. I mean, we can sit here and we can talk about And I'm gonna put him out there, ECW legend. And really, he didn't even want the ECW heavyweight
Dreamer.
Dreamer.
Yeah.
But he was loved. He was Mr. ECW without a championship.
Without a belt.
I remember when he won that belt in WWE. Because that was the first and only time he won it, right?
Second. That was the second.
Second time.
He actually won. So he actually won the OG ECW championship. He didn't want it, and he lost it immediately.
But that was a situation, amongst Taz and Mike Awesome.
And Mike Awesome. And WCW and WWE. Yeah.
But I was happy for him when he won at that time. Because it was like he was going to retire or something, or he had to quit.
I think everybody was happy for him, but he just genuinely never wanted to win it. Like, he wanted to go his whole career, which is crazy. It's weird to me to look at and hear somebody say, because, you listen to Austin say it. If you're not in it to be the champion, what are you in it for? And it's like.
I heard that same quote, but from Dusty.
From who?
Tommy was in it for the brand.
Okay.
The American Dream.
You said what? You said what, Black?
Tommy was in it for the brand.
Okay. So he was in it just for ECW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm not mad at, but you know what I'm saying? It just like D said, it's very odd to get into a profession where you want to be the world champion and be like, no, I don't want to be the world champion.
There's people we talk about people like a Dave DiBiase, like a Jake the Snake who got into it and never won it, and we feel like they should have, and then this guy just doesn't want it at all, and it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
He's like, I just want to be here.
Yeah, it's weird.
He was only a tag team champion.
That's it. That was it.
That's all he got. He was tag team champion.
One of my favorite tag team title wins of all time, though.
You talking about him and Raven?
When Raven came back and we didn't know he was coming back on the Dudleys. I watched that. I watched that match like once a month.
Yeah.
I love that. I loved that cash in. I said cash in, man. Look, Money in the Bank tomorrow, man. My mind's already.
I was going to say my favorite tag team win of all time was all 10 of Harlem Heat's WCW tag team.
Which is crazy because I loved when Luger and Sting was beating Harlem Heat.
You can love it all you want to. I just loved Harlem Heat.
Speaking of Luger and Sting, the other day I had watched a video that I never saw, and I think this might have been a time where I kind of was fading away from WCW a little bit when Luger and Sting jumped Rick.
Yeah.
Oh, when they were heels?
Yeah.
Yeah. So heel Sting with the total package was great television. Yeah. I'm sorry, people did not like it. I loved it because I was like, I'm still gonna cheer for him anyways, but I understand why my man might want to be heel. He's been over for basically his entire run in WCW because of Hogan. And then he turned heel on Hogan and won the belt. And I was like,
yep.
Just like he always does. Johnny wins. Johnny wins.
I'm sitting here telling my wife, I said, man, I ain't never seen this before, but I love it.
Loved it. Think about it. Loved it.
That man said, you can go ahead and get out of this ring, Rick.
So wait, I'm trying to remember. So when they jumped him, was Sting in regular clothes or was he in he was in coat. Yeah.
And Luke was in jeans.
Yeah. That's why I loved heel Sting too, though, because he wasn't always in makeup and attire. He used to come out barefaced, street clothes. I'm like, yo, my dog just genuinely does not care right now.
Right.
Unhinged. But yeah, no, like you said though, Daniel Garcia got absolutely destroyed by MJF. I'm seeing some people say it was a heel turn. I'm seeing some people say it wasn't.
We skipping over a very important part of that match.
Okay.
Because I keep seeing it across social medias. I didn't see it personally because I was playing Bejeweled or something. But apparently Daniel Garcia hit the dance on Will Ospreay's head.
You mean on MJF?
No,
Will Ospreay.
Oh, he hit it on Ospreay's head?
On his head.
So understand something, bro. That is one of the most disrespectful things you can do.
That's
like I be feeling some type of way about when I see him
had to pay me.
So he was doing like the 10 punch. So he was doing like the 10 punch, and then no, don't put your meat in my face like that, bro.
Like that's worse than the Bronco Buster.
I was playing Bejeweled or something. But it was
that's worse than the Bronco Buster.
That's worse than the Rikishi.
I don't know which one is worse. I don't know which one is worse between Rikishi when he would pull the thong up in his ass, or the Daniel Garcia. TJ, your mind works.
If Rikishi didn't like you, he wouldn't shower or something. Like
that's a lot, and that's exactly how I used to sound too. That is crazy to me though that he actually did it on, because Ospreay is Ospreay. Like, you can do it to a jobber, you can do it to a Ricky Starks,
no matter what my status.
But you're not gonna do that to me, first of all. But you're not gonna do that to a Will.
Exactly. We'd have had to have some words. I don't know, like.
Oh yeah, big fat. It ain't even no words. We gonna CM Punk and Jungle Boy this.
Somebody would have got swung on.
It would have been some real glass involved.
Yeah.
We made real OJ out of that mother.
Yeah, no, serious, like, cause it's not like you just like. It's not like you just sitting them. Yeah, it's not like, because it's already a weird position for another man to be in anyway when they're doing the 10 punch count and you like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's already weird. But then you start.
Yeah. Against my head?
Nah, bro. Nah. Nah.
I had a Nancy Kerrigan you or something.
Something.
Your knees would have made it out that field.
In the words of the GOAT, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Exactly. You get your
hands off me.
Hit him with the lip one time.
Y'all are stupid. So actually, and I ain't gonna hold you, I didn't even watch Dynamite because I was still kind of high from NXT.
Oh, Dynamite was good.
Dynamite was good this week.
Yeah, Dynamite was good. Yeah, I
was high.
So it's one of those things where they come off the pay-per-view, and the first thing I worry about is, okay, so you come off this pay-per-view now, what you gonna do for TV? Actually, this past Wednesday, everything seemed like it made sense in where they were going for All In. Compared to how they did it last year. It's like now you got about another month or so, but you set up everything for All In this past Wednesday, storyline wise and everything. So you kind of know where it's going. You kind of see the MJF Ospreay going to happen at All In. You kind of see the Britt Baker, Mercedes Moné All In. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as Swerve, we don't know yet. Now that all consists on the tournament. Bryan Danielson is in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Hangman against Jay White in the semis. Now, are we going to go ahead and take Hangman all the way to the championship and he fights Swerve again at All In? Hopefully not. I don't want that. We don't know where Hangman is at mentally, because you thinking since the Elite brought him back, you think he rocking with the Elite, but he done straight up done pumped both of them Wednesday night and was like, yo, I'm not a child and I'll do what I want to do.
Yeah. And they're building Blood and Guts too.
Yeah, and it's in Nashville.
Simultaneously. So I do like.
You going to that, Black?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's on a Wednesday, bro.
It was the way he said it.
No, I thought it was a pay-per-view. My bad.
It's a school.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's weird to me that they don't do it on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
It's weird. Because that's a major match.
They following the old WCW of giving some people
giving away hot shotting
on free TV.
Yep. I mean, it's not
cool, but you know what I'm saying, you see both sides of it.
It's WCW Junior, absolutely. Like a lot of some of the stuff they do is. I genuinely do not think that Paige Swerve is anything that we need to see again in the near or in far future. Like I'm good on that again.
They didn't go on every level you can, right? Without the belt or the belt.
Yeah, like there's no point in doing it again. Danielson and Swerve. Danielson is another one of those guys that you could legitimize Swerve's run with if you want to If you want to go that route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not saying they couldn't, but you know what I'm saying? Like a few minutes ago, we just established that Danielson's just there to have his fun.
Have his fun.
So he can do it, but it's just like, hey, you're gonna have to run this man about 25 minutes.
And yeah, yeah. And then at the teaser and the presser, mentioning Christian. I'm sure there's something there that's got to be explored.
God, I wish Christian could ride this to a world championship.
I do. This is where the TNA partnership for them would have been great.
Yeah,
because heel patriarch Christian on TNA television right now would have been great because he won the TNA title back when they were still Impact.
Mm-hmm.
But it would have been much better now. I'm gonna probably watch Collision after. Am I?
That's right. Come on at the same time.
I ain't watching Collision till like Thursday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think. Like, am I gonna try and watch Collision?
I'm gonna do a double dose.
You gonna do a double dose of knowledge?
Yeah.
No, you go right ahead. Like, Collision is not appointment TV for me, but like if I'm home and I ain't got nothing else to watch, I'm gonna watch it.
You'll watch it,
right? But Money in the Bank coming on, so you know what I'm saying. I'll catch Collision when I catch it. Or
I don't blame you on that. I don't blame you on that.
Yeah, if I get to Wednesday and they just tell me what happened on Saturday, I'm cool. Or social media or whatever.
I need to see the card. I need to see the card because I am actually interested in everything that's happening tomorrow. So I need to see the card for what Collision's gonna have, and then I'll make a decision. That's
getting that Money in the Bank tomorrow.
Yeah, and then we got Heat Wave Sunday, which is why I didn't watch Dynamite because I was still high off of NXT minus the terrible Lola Vice and Roxanne promo. That was so hard to get through.
Oh man,
was it cringeworthy?
It was like a bad. Yes. It was a bad. It was a bad telenovela. Like, you know how telenovelas are already, but they have a certain appeal of being cringy because it was like the bad version of the telenovela.
Like you ain't see it, bro, Black?
Nope. No. I'm glad he didn't. The Blackout, listen. If there's ever one promo I will tell you to stay away from, it might be
that one.
Now
y'all gonna make me go and look at it.
Oh, Jesus.
No, like Roxanne was fumbling all over her line.
Oh Lord, no.
Lola was crying.
Lola started crying.
But it's wild.
Why she crying?
But it's wild because Lola cried in the entrance way, but was still twerking. Like, how am I gonna take you serious?
Like you remember when Lacey Evans came back that time and started telling all them stories about her childhood?
I would watch that again. Before I watch this promo.
Not Lacey Evans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the word was her. She was.
Yeah, that was really bad though. Like, they didn't have to do her.
Because I get cringe anyway whenever somebody starts telling a story about like they start crying or it's about a dead person or something like that, and I'm just like, do you think your mom would want you to be twerking behind the story?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand the twerking, bro.
Here's the card.
Okay, what you got on Collision?
You got the men's Owen Hart Foundation tournament: Adam Page versus Jay White.
Okay.
Tony Storm versus Trish Adora.
Ooh.
MJF, of course, is going to kick off the show, so we're going to hear his explanation on why he murked dude.
Okay.
Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, and Orange Cassidy versus the Iron Savages.
I don't care about that match, but okay.
And then, of course, we'll hear from Jack Perry.
I don't care about that, but okay.
And Rio versus Lady Frost.
I don't care about that, but okay. I mean, actually, you know what? I care about Lady Frost, but I don't care about Rio.
I do. I care about Lady Frost.
Yeah.
And I swear, Lady Frost is
I don't know if it's the same.
She thicker than a cold bowl ice cream.
Oh, Lady Frost. Oh, she cool now.
She cold. She cold with it. Nah, she cold with it. Matter of fact, you saw her at
WrestleCade
year. You didn't know she
was.
was.
I didn't know she was her.
Yeah.
I'm
not. She cold.
The last one we went to, or the one before that?
The last one.
Last one.
All right.
Last one.
No, I fell in love with who's that other lady wrestler who had a big posterior?
Which one?
She was out there with the Insane Clown Posse person.
Oh, you talking about when she was out there with Violent J?
Yeah, I can't remember her name. I seen her a couple times.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is that Cardona? Is that Cardona Valet?
No. That's Steph.
No.
That's Steph DeLander you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name at all. We'll come back to it. But hey, you out there, Mr. 211 loves you.
You are stupid. That's what you
Hold
know.
up.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hey, y'all let me start a podcast before Steel's in.
No, that is
okay.
This is number 5. This is terrible.
Lord,
see if I can
your liver got chest hair on it, bro.
My chest doesn't have chest hair on it.
Exactly. That's why I said your liver.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went. Yeah.
Sheesh. No, I'm gonna watch Money in the Bank. I'll catch Collision. I'll catch Collision like Wednesday before Dynamite.
I'll catch that when there's no other wrestling.
I mean, when is there no other wrestling on, bro?
For me, Thursday.
Yeah, like really.
Y'all got the access to the other channels, or y'all done bought this subscription.
You know what? No, I have Impact because I have the Roku channel. I have the Roku box, and Impact is on there.
You got the Roku box.
I don't see Impact.
You might need to explain that to me off air.
I got you off air.
Because I got a Roku TV and a Roku stick in the room. So
yeah, so it's like the Roku stick, but it's the smaller version. So it's an actual box.
But I got a Roku TV. Explain.
I got a Roku.
Hold on, they starting to get me. Hold on, I'm gonna set that down.
Go to set that down, Pippin.
And I got Hancock on the TV. It's a beautiful movie,
bro. So are they officially doing the sequel or not?
I don't know. I hope so because I feel like it deserves one.
I feel like it does too.
Hold on, wait. Did y'all see him at the BET Awards?
No, I did not. I watched it post.
Yeah, I did.
I watched it.
Well, I saw the
highlight. I'm not even gonna flex on you. As the biggest Will Smith fan, y'all know, I wasn't rocking with that.
I know you wouldn't.
Really?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wasn't rocking with that.
He trash.
It was like a uplifting song for no reason. Like I didn't like it.
I feel like it was one of those things that he kind of needed.
Oh, yeah, I know who he's talking about. Who,
Black?
He talking about Alley Catch.
Alley Catch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of her.
That's who we talking about.
But yeah, Will Smith, no, dog.
But yeah, if he's coming out with an album in like the next year and that song's on it, that's a skip.
Look, he still owe Tony Rock the fade.
Yeah. I try to beat the stuff out of Tony Rock.
I was about to say, you try to do what, sir? Jeez.
Huh?
I was about to say, you said you try to do what? That was
what?
Yeah, that's one of those moments.
Tony Rock up, he said.
Tony Rock want to fade.
He really do, but yeah. I mean, I don't know Tony Rock like that, but is he really finna beat up Will Smith?
That's his brother. They say he's the enforcer of the family.
That's fine, but Tony Rock's like my size.
It don't matter. He's the enforcer, and he want the smoke.
Okay, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know Tony Rock like that. He might be able to take
but
that.
Big Bro, but like he said in the interview, Big Bro is Big Bro, and when Big Bro say chill, he chilling.
He chilling.
That's it. He was like when their father died, Chris Rock next in line. That's just what it is.
I mean, I don't care about Tony. I don't care about none of the Rocks. Like, can't beat my ass.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like Will Smith can fight for real.
But it's funny though, and I look at it like this too though. Nobody cared about Chris Rock before that because I remember the whole N-word video with Louis C.K. and Seinfeld. Like I had already wrote him off.
That's why I fell off with Chris Rock because his Never Scared joint that was one that I mean it still is one of my favorite stand-ups of all time. But I'm me. But you know what I'm saying. Once that came out, I was just like,
I didn't care. I was just like, well, you got slapped like a bitch. It kind of makes you look like.
I watched that live. You know what I'm saying. I just happened to be watching it.
Now somebody did say, and I think they made a good point. It was Joe Torre. Joe Torre was like, well, you got to look at it from his point of view. If somebody up there keep coming after my wife,
I'm gonna slap you
and keep digging at her and digging at her like there's other people out here, but you keep going after her. Then yeah.
But it's funny because then Jada came behind him and he didn't have to do that, and I didn't. But shut your dumb ass.
Hey, you didn't stop him.
That made me so mad, bro.
I was so mad at her, bro.
You didn't say baby no.
You
didn't say baby no, don't do it.
I was so tight with her, bro. Like I was extremely upset with her because that just didn't.
Very.
But yeah, man, this was an interesting week. This weekend is gonna be when we come back next week. This is gonna be the show that I really can't wait to talk about because I feel like this is going to now get us into the position to look forward to SummerSlam, which is when there should be about to pick back up steam. This, like I said, this is the longest stretch between big four pay-per-views. So it's hard to keep the momentum and the stream going, even though they still selling out venues and still, hitting millions and 2 million viewers. But it's really hard right now. But now that we got SummerSlam coming, we got a Civil War on our hands coming. We got we got a lot coming. We got
to talk about how we all think that the Civil War is going to come about. I mean, we're not going to do it now. I don't want us to do it now, but I just want that to be a topic.
That's how we'll open the next episode. Then, like, let's knock that out because I definitely am interested in seeing y'all's armchair booking of that.
And I got something. I like mine.
Okay, well, we gonna see. All I know is we are P-I-Y.
I was gonna say I ain't gonna do it because I don't have faith in my voice right now. I might crack like a mug and then get
I'm just waiting on somebody to knock on the door. Come knock on my door. You knock on my door this time, not if you want to, bro. I promise you. How I open it, you're not gonna like it. It's hot outside, but it can get a lot hotter. Don't do that to yourself.
Hey, man, it's so hot outside.
It is so hot outside.
Care more about yourself.
Care more about
wise man once said that. Care more about yourself.
If you ain't got to go outside, don't do it.
Don't.
Have you an automatic start.
Dog, understand? So that auto started
air running.
But I ain't gonna hold you. I think I might have went outside like 3 times a day total. And one of them was just because I had to go get the oil change and stuff for the lady so she could hit the road. I've been in this house from like 3 o'clock to now.
Yeah.
I'm going outside tomorrow unless a woman calls.
Yeah, I went outside for my woman.
I'm not.
I went outside for my woman. That was it. But other than that, man, on that note, Mr. 211, let them know where they can find you at, man.
Y'all can find me on the Instagram at manofsteel_BBB. Now that the
you see, I had to do it super fast tonight, Black, because I knew he was gonna mess it up again. He keep like,
man, I'm trying to look. Yup, you.
I
wasn't even gonna say it because I couldn't get it out. Y'all can find me on the X at I can't. Don't find me on the X. How about that?
Bro, your life is private. It's okay. But anyway,
I know, but I can't remember my username.
What's wrong, brother?
You know what's wrong with him, brother, man. Blackout Jones, let him know where to find you at, man.
Yeah. Man, y'all can find me Instagram at blackout_Jones. You can also find me on Facebook at Blackout Jones. You can also find me on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Joker Driver 514. You know what I mean?
I love that name. It's hard.
Joker Driver.
It's hard. It sounds cool when you say it, don't it?
It's cool. I ain't even gonna hold it, bro. It's hard.
Joker Driver, man. Hey, big shout out to Joker himself, CZW.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, the Joker Driver, man. Look, just pull it up. Just pull it up one day on YouTube, TJ. You'll see what the Joker Driver look like.
And y'all are.
I just saw the trailer for the Joker 2 movie.
Oh, they're making a sequel.
Yeah, it's Joaquin Phoenix and
y'all know I still ain't seen the first one.
Oh, you haven't, man? What?
No, you should see it. You should see it.
Yeah, you should.
That's a point.
Okay, question. Because I tried to watch The Batman with Robert Pattinson, and I was very excited for it, and then I just couldn't get into it. Is it gonna be like that?
No,
I'll be.
Okay, all right.
No, I will say that's appointment watching. Like set time aside to watch the Joker movie.
Okay, all right. And y'all already know, man. On X, Carlito_Cannon. On Instagram, Carlito_Cannon. Facebook. Y'all already know my name. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who I be. Y'all can also find us _BTB_ podcast. _BTB podcast.
Not my regular spot.
Instagram. Yeah, we out of whack tonight. And y'all can find the other host, official OVO Sound _11. That's a mouthful to say. Jesus, that's the only one of his names I'm giving out tonight.
SK Modeling or something like that.
Yeah, the modeler.
Because he pretty for nothing.
And then y'all can find us on Facebook and on YouTube, on Spotify at Beyond the Bell Podcast. We appreciate the love and support. Remember, like, follow, share, and subscribe.
Yes, right.
And comment too.
And comment. We love reading y'all.
Please comment.
Beyond.
Oh yeah. Point it out again. T. Hold on. Wait. T. Wait.
I gotta do it.
Right. Yeah. Point it.
Oh, hold on.
Point it out.
I'm gonna get it. Oh, there you go.
Woo.
Wow. Right there.
Man, the wind caught that finger.
I mean, he was struggling.
No, my whole joint turned around. Y'all turned around right. Y'all did that. I seen you do it.
No. So actually, this is my right hand. I just have it memorized in my brain that everything is backwards.
Yeah, my brain don't work like that, baby.
I see that. You know what, TJ? You know what happens when your brain don't do that? Because you have way too many steals in your system.
Oh, can I be my own man of steel for the week?
Are you your man of steel for the week?
Just for right now, because y'all.
Jeez.
Hey, I was able to make it through the podcast, but that boy got drunk.
Little Slizzerville.
Yeah, right.
Slipping on some shit. Slip.
Baby, called Whip Appeal. Your boy is Slip Appeal, right?
No, that's Slip
Baby
Appeal.
boy, this is the way I live.
Exactly.
Hey.
That was one of my little joints right there, boy.
Oh no, they stabbed Hancock.
Oh no. Hey man, y'all already know, man. We coming back with y'all next week. We're gonna holler about Money in the Bank, NXT Heat Wave, all things AEW. Might talk a little bit of TNA. It's about time to get back into it because all you gotta do is say his name and he appears. We believe in Joe Hendry.
They believe in Joe Hendry.
Wait, you don't believe in Joe Hendry, sir?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
We'll just go ahead and take care of that for the night. Wait a minute.
Well,
he don't believe in Joe Hendry? I don't like
that.
I don't like that. I ain't gonna hold you. He talking.
Joe Hendry.
He talking. Wait, what'd you say?
I say, well, no, you just put me back in. I said, y'all probably can't see. It's not that I don't believe in him. I don't have access to TNA like that, so I don't.
You know what? I'm gonna give you my login so you can have access to TNA, so you can believe in Joe Hendry.
What's it on? YouTube?
Roku.
Roku.
Yeah, because he's loved in London, in Paris, and Tokyo, America, Scotland, Canada, and Mexico.
No, it's just like I said the last episode.
He's the prestigious one.
He
wave your hands from side to side.
For what?
Because I believe in Joe Hendry.
No, I'm saying like his theme song just invaded my social media, and then when I heard it on NXT, I was just like, they really did it.
Yes, they had to. They were chanting his theme song before that. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's like they really did it.
He was the TNA crossover they wanted, so they were like,
well, they should have done that off top.
No, you gotta let them salivate a little bit so they can hawk to it, you know. Oh man, y'all boys, y'all, man, we had a good night tonight, dog.
Yes,
we go.
Yeah, man.
Well, to our hashtag real fans, yeah, man. To our hashtag real fans, y'all already know what it is. We will catch y'all next week, same BTB time, same BTB channel, and we out.